Hello everyone, I'm Ogechi. I want to welcome you to Ogechi's Canon where we discuss issues. Today we shall be discussing marriage, specifically underage marriage. What is marriage? Marriage, as we all know, is the union of an adult male and adult female as husband and wife. There are two types of marriage. The traditional marriage, which has always been with us ever since the creation of man, and the religious marriage, which was introduced by there's several religious groups. As I said earlier, we shall be discussing underage marriage. What is underage? The phrase underage. From my perspective, I see under marriage as marriage held before puberty. Any marriage conducted before puberty, I see as undermarriage. Marriage conducted between the age 15 to 25, from my perspective, is early marriage and not undermarriage. So whenever we discuss or we talk about undermarriage, I wouldn't want us to see undermarriage as marriages between the age 15 and 25, but marriage conducted before puberty. That is what I see as undermarriage, underage marriage, sorry. In our country here, our constitution says no to underage marriage. I believe that what the Constitution is referring to is marriage before puberty. But if it happens that it is not so, then I think we are wrong. Because marriages conducted between 15 and 25 has been with us in this part of the world ever since, and it has been working for us. And I will want to know the reason behind the sudden, attack on early marriage. Is it that we are afraid of being tagged uncivilized? Because I wouldn't understand why this same system of marriage that has been with us ever since has now suddenly become, archaic, has suddenly become demonic. I think we in this part of the world should start having a sort of reorientation. Why do we do some certain things? Do we do them because they work for us? Because we have tried them, tested them, and it has proven to be good for us? Then we queue in. Or we do them because we don't want to be, tagged as uncivilized. We don't want to be, seen as people who do not have vision. I must say that I think we are mistaken. Early marriage, as we know, research has proved that girls who engage in marriage between age 15 and 25, has, had the greater advantages over those who get married or who conceive above age 30. Women who conceive and give birth after age 30 are prone to complications more than, ladies who, get into marriage at earlier, stages of their, lives. What am I trying to say? There are even greater chances for ladies, who may, venture into marriage and finds it difficult to, conceive. There are greater chances for you when you go into it or go into the marriage, at an earlier stage or an earlier age, because you will have a very long chance, before menopause to, seeing if you, can, conceive. But those women who venture into marriage at a later age finds it very difficult, especially when it happens that, they'll find it difficult to conceive. Before you know what is happening, they've clocked menopause, and that is the end. What are we talking about here? Have you ever seen ladies who are pregnant at age 15 to 25, very active, agile? They fly even in pregnancy. They do almost every course on their own. They don't depend on anyone. You see them, being so healthy, agile, other than those who, get pregnant or who, conceive at a later age, after maybe above 30. Oh, my head is paining me. Oh, my stomach is troubling me. Oh, I'm feeling feverish. That is all you hear all the time. So what do we say about this? Early marriage has always been with us. It has come to stay. It has been working for us. So, I want to understand why it has suddenly become demonic. Is it that some set of people, some certain race are being threatened by the fact that, when we engage in early marriage, we give birth to more children, before menopause knocks. And they are afraid that more children can result to, heavy population and so on. And before you know what is happening, we may, start thinking the other way around. And so they are afraid. They are being afraid of, such. And thereby they want a way that they can, seize to, bring down the population. Let's think about this. We've been asked to do family plannings. I'm not disputing the fact that family planning is also, it's good because it helps to curb, giving birth to children that we cannot care for, But do we really think the reason behind, introduction of family planning is just to help curb, those families that could not, afford to take care of these children after they are born? Or is it that there is another motive behind it? Is it that they are trying to control the rate at which we give birth? After all, China has a very large population, yet the economy is, one of the best in the world. I believe that population is not the problem, but the leaders. The leaders, if we have good and great leaders, definitely there is no problem. There is no problem at all whether we are densely populated or sparsely populated. Our economy depends on the type of leaders, we have. We in this part of the world have to, start, looking at things that work for us. Things that we know that are the best for us, or that is the best for us, and not what people think is good for us. If they have tried early marriage and it fails for them, we have tried it over here and it worked for us. Thereby, early marriage in this part of the world has come to stay. There is nothing anyone can do about it. We have to sit down, think about this. Until I come your way next time, I remain Ogechi. I say bye-bye.